everyone. Welcome to GoFigureNews.com. I am your host, TJ, and today we're going to be reviewing something from Redman Toys. This is our first ever figure from this particular maker, and we're very excited because we are attracted to those artistic interpretations of characters in film that don't get covered by the mainstream toy maker out there. And this is definitely one of them. From the ultra-violent 1970 smash underground flick, originally rated X, it might still be, I don't know, A Clockwork Orange from the indelible, incredible Stanley Kubrick. But here we have the incredible Alex DeLarge. What do they call him here? He's just RMO13. I love it. I have only looked at this in the case where I picked this up in LA recently. So it comes in this really, really simple brown cardboard box, no elaboration whatsoever. There's one sticker on the back that basically talks about choking hazards, and I really, really, really hope that you don't choke on this figure if you have it in your collection. If you don't have it in your collection, hopefully I will shine some light on it today. Many people would call this or consider this a bootleg or an unlicensed figure, and I don't even know why I'm doing this with my fingers. But I will tell you that I am always looking for work that is of an ilk of high craftsmanship. And I've heard good things about this figure. It has actually been compared to a figure that costs about 10 times its price. If you are able to find this figure, and we'll leave a link to Redman Toys right here and below, you're going to probably pay something in the range of between $110 and $150, depending on how many there are left in the arsenal. Now, I also don't have a clue as to how many are actually made. My guess is going to be somewhere in the range of about 200 or so. It could be far smaller, it could be far greater, but that's going to be my ballpark. Okay, so we're going to open this right up. There are a few packets inside, which I'll get to in a minute. 1, 2, 3, and then the figure is packed in foam on both sides. It's vacuum foamed or cut to the piece on the inside. And then it's got this foam to protect it. So I love the box. It's really simple. I actually really, I love simple packaging, mainly because it doesn't in any way overwhelm the figure. Sometimes on those occasions when the box is better than the figure, you know that it's probably not worth your time. So I think this is the complete opposite. So here he comes. The incredible high-kicking figure representing Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. One of my favorite films, by the way. It's really, really harsh. Still, even, what is this, 50 years later? So the first thing I'm noticing is that the outfit that he is in is really well tailored. It's right to the figure. There's no weird bagginess. There's no sort of sagginess. I'm going to show you the side so you get a flavor. Yeah, oh my goodness. This is really nice. This was worth the investment. And we're going to talk about the finer details in just a sec. So you can see on his pockets, are these actual buttons? They're really little plastic buttons on the shirt and on the pockets. I bet the shirt is Velcro. You can take a look at the back. It is Velcro. And as I'm looking at the face sculpt, I can just tell you that the resemblance to the actor Malcolm McDowell is pretty spot on. Now the hat, does the hat come off? I'm going to think no, it does not come off. Now, to me, that is a little detriment to the figure because I, like anyone who loves action figures, and this is a basic 12-inch 6th scale figure. I am all about accessories, and in fact, if the maker decided to put out a whole arsenal of things from a scene or a set, and there is one in here, or a couple, I would collect them all. I'm like one of those types of collectors. Now, I actually, in my own collection, I really only collect a very few different fandoms, and those fandoms are not at all contemporary. I collect Twilight Zone, I collect Planet of the Apes, and I collect space-oriented figures. This is really a one-off, but I am incredibly excited because I've looked at this figure online for some time. I think he came out last year, but he could have come out this year. Now the boots are really cool. They are made of a soft material. You would think that they were hard, but they're not. The laces are quite big and they come pre-tied. I am not going to take the boots off, but it looks as though the boots probably come off because they're loose at the top and you can feel the foot when you push the toe here. He comes with the classic signature cod piece, which is actually in this almost Band-Aid sort of beige color. And his face, the sculpt he has, and I'll give you some close-ups here so that you can contemplate. He has that classic single painted eyelash. So right away you're getting a full effect. Let's see, I'm going to give him some movement. The back moves really nicely. There's a joint in the stomach. There's lots and lots of articulation. Hands, elbows, shoulders. There's a ball joint. This is really nicely done. The shirt, it has a button, and it looks like it probably can clasp, but in the classic way that the character is, they're casually undone. So let's see. For his famous kick, how does he do? Oh, good, and the toe points. So that's what we're talking about. Sing. Sorry, I'm not Lady Gaga. Alex DeLarge with the twist at the hip. And let's see, can he put his hands on his hips? The clothing is always going to be a little bit cumbersome in terms of articulation because it's not affixed to the figure. And to be really honest with you, I'm the type of collector and reviewer that really likes figures that are that have clothing, so that there are separate pieces. Kind of goes with that whole separate accessory sort of feel. And the pockets of the pants have an actual opening, so you can put his thumb inside the pants if you wanted to. Voila, like so. Check that out. Totally enjoying this figure. When I saw it inside the case, I said immediately that I wanted to see this, I wanted to have this, and I wanted to share this with you. So I'm hoping to be able to review other figures by Redman Toys in the future. I made a suggestion to them about a figure that I would like to see. I'm going to put it out there to you. I am a huge fan of Logan's Run, and there are few to none. In fact, I think Kenner attempted to put them out and they were recalled. Now, of course, that may all be a licensing issue, who knows? Those scenes with the different chairs and the bed where they get examined, There's so much to be explored in that particular series. Farrah Fawcett's figure, and Dick York, and the other actress that wears the Ankh. Those would be three classic figures. Francis, you could have all four, collect them all. So, oh my goodness, that would be a dream come true. So, calling out to all you toy makers out there. So the codpiece, also I want to mention, is just on a Velcro strip, so you can just pop that off really easily. Voila, it comes right off, and you can see that the pants have a little zipper, but it's Velcro as well. So Velcro is the magic of clothing options for action figures. Now, I'm going to see if I can put him here. Voila, that was pretty easy. Look at this, without a stand, ladies and gentlemen. And he comes with a little packet of 3 bonus hands. So let's see here. We have sort of a pointing, grabbing finger, and I'll show you a close-up of these. And we have another one that's a little bit more loose, a little more open. And then a hand that's kind of grasping or clasping. I'll open this one first. This is kind of a set piece. This is a spoiler alert for all you, warning, warning, warning. I really think it's really kind of kid-proof on some level, but you just watch, you adult parents. And it's basically just a little sculpture that they had hanging around inside the space of the film. So voila, here it is. Believe it or not, he made that. And it's pure white. And he comes with his classic cane baton, which he puts to work, good use. And that is done with a wonderful, almost walnut-looking stem. And let's see if I can put that right in his hand. Let's see if that's, wow. This is perfect. That just went right into his hand. And he also comes with a little glass of milk. Let's check that out. Tall, thin, skinny, very retro, mid-century modern glass of milk. I'm going to have a couple of pictures that I put up as I speak. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, is this bag, which has a few different things. And you have to put this together, and I don't think it'd be that difficult, but it has these little white suspenders with his mask, his classic mask. So, voila. And I just have it held into place. Check that out. But it goes on with this extra suspender. You can put that on to his back as well. And lastly, in the same little packet, they are kind of when his eyes are splayed open so he watches the film in the movie, and to convert his ultraviolence. I love it. 9.5 of 10. Like, I don't have any question in my mind about it. The only thing I would have changed is the hat as an accessory, and maybe the hair as kind of real hair, but I like it as is because he's gotten the head sculpt just right. This is TJ for Go Figure News. Check out Redman Toys online, and you can contact them right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you right here on this channel really soon, so stick around. We'll see you then.